Magandang umaga, MPC. Welcome sa ating regular press briefing with the Chief Presidential Legal Counsel and Spokesperson, Attorney Salvador Panelo. Secretary, magandang umaga.
Good morning, MPC.
Question, sir? Question? Tuesday.
Good morning, Sec.
Morning.
Nasa Davao pa po si Presidente at may balak po ba siyang pumunta doon sa mga lugar na apektado ng lindol or magkaroon kaya ng situational briefing sa kanya doon?
Ang alam ko nandun pa siya.
Ay, yung pag-visit, sir, doon sa areas affected.
Wala pa siyang sinasabi.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Salamat, Tuesday. MPC follow-up. Joseph, Mike, please.
Sir, Sot lang, pakikwenta lang yung nasan si Presidente nang when the earthquake struck and how was it?
When the quake hit Davao, the President was having his haircut. Haircut, papagupit. That's what the First Lady said. In his house, together with the daughter, Kitty. And Harriet Amansenya, the First Lady, was on her way home at the time. She was saying that the car she was riding was swaying. But they were unhurt.
Yes. Okay na, Joseph. MPC? Wala na. Other issues?
Happy Monday.
Prince Goles on the lighter side? No? None? Wala na, MPC? Meron. Rose cause. Other matters. Other topic.
Sir, di pa po kayo nag-release ng statement regarding sa NPA attack last Friday sa Samar. Ano po ang reaksyon ng Pangulo? At matutuloy pa ba yung binabalak na peace talks?
Wala pa siyang hindi namin napag-usapan the night before.
Pero ano po ang
Release your
reaksyon ng
statement.
palasyo dahil may mga nadamay pong sibilyan, may pulis na namatay, meron pong senior citizen
Siyempre,
na
ayaw
namatay?
natin yun. Yung mga NPS, kung gusto talaga nila magpag-usap, dapat tigilan na nila yung ginagawa nila. So when you do that, your sincerity is in question with respect to peace talks.
So sa tingin niyo, sir, yung pangyayari na yun makaka-apekto po dun sa napipinto sana na muling pagbubukas nung pong formal peace negotiations?
Let us see how it will affect the proposed peace talks.
Okay na, Rose? Follow up, Raymond.
Sir, di ba nagdeklara na ng unilateral ceasefire this holiday yung CPNPA? So talagang nanindigan ba kayo with the recommendation of Defense Secretary Lorenzara not to declare a counter unilateral ceasefire?
The AP and who else? Secretary Anyo, I think both of them are against it. And usually the president defers to whatever recommendation those people on the ground give him.
So with this recent development of the ambush, so the more na hindi na talaga kailangan ng pagdeklara ng
As I said, let's see how the president will take it. I'll ask him.
From your answer.
I'll ask him.
Okay.
Salamat, Raymond. Henry Uri, Mr. President.
Sec, reaction lang kay Vice President Leni Robredo. Sabi niya,
Kala ko kisilita munsod.
kailangan daw ng mahinahon, calmer approach in pushing for better water concession agreement. Sabi niya, kapag hindi natin dinaan sa mas mahinahon na usapin, ang dami nitong collateral damage.
Siguro ang advice natin kay BP Lenny, huwag mo nang pasukin yung hindi mo alam.
What does it mean?
It means I don't think she knows anything about it. The president has made a stand, and the stand appears to be very effective. She should know that.
Thank you, Henry. Joseph, you were raising your hand. Mike, please.
Sir, comment po, si Vice deferred the release of her ICAD report. In deference to si Vice President Robredo, sir, hindi mo na ulit nilabas yung ICAD report niya because there's a Davao case and
What's taking her so long? As the president said, bring it on, whatever you want to come out with. Mahirap kasi pag wala ka naman talagang ilalabas at nag-iisip ka pa kung anong ilalabas mo, talagang matagal.
Sir, when you say nag-iisip pa ng ilalabas, what do you mean?
Hindi nga natin alam kung ano ba yung sinasabi niyang natuklasan niya. But parang umatras nga siya doon, parang hindi naman may natuklasan. Sabi niya, ilalabas ko yung mga rekomendasyon ko. But earlier, sinasabi niya na natatakot ba kayo kung ano yung mga matutuklasan ko. And then sabi niya, ilalabas ko kung ano yung mga natuklasan ko. Ang gulo niya.
Thank you, Joseph. Follow-up, Joyce Balancho.
Sir, ang dahilan po ni VP Robredo is para hindi daw po mawala yung focus ng publiko sa pagtulong sa mga apektado ng lindol. Do you think, sir, it's just an excuse?
Anong focus? Focus na.
Sabi po niya, bakit siya nag-defer dun sa paglalabas ng ICAD report is because para hindi po mawala yung focus sa pagtulong sa mga apektado ng lindol. Do you think it's just an excuse?
As I said, kung meron siyang ilalabas na masama o irregularidad, dapat from the very time of the discovery, inilabas niya na rin. Apparently, wala naman.
So regardless dun sa sinabi niyang excuse, dapat sinabi na niya kanina?
Hindi, noon pa. Di ba sabi niya, may mga natuklasan siya. Ba't di niya inilabas? Kaya nga hinamo siya ni Presidente, di ba? Bring it on. Wala naman. Kala ko tatanungin niyo ako reaction kay Sulita Monsod. Mukhang hindi niyo alam kung ano yung, ano yung kay Sulita. Alam niyo ba yun? Kung ano yun? Ano nga? Hindi niyo naman alam kung ano yung... Partly, hindi rin kayo nagbabasa ng column niya. Okay, basahin niyo na muna and then you ask me tomorrow.
Okay. MPC, question. Nestor.
Secretary, just on the salin of the president.
What?
Salin
Sal.
of the president.
And?
You mentioned that the president is not mandated to release his salin to whomever wants it. But under the Freedom of Information Executive Order of the President, orders official to, quote, file and make available for scrutiny their salin in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations. And for just for context, sir, it was Ombudsman Martires who ordered reporters seeking a copy of the President's salin to ask Malacañang for a copy of the President's salin since his office is still finalizing guidelines regarding the release of salin.
They should wait for the guidelines.
Will Malacañang release a copy of the salin of the
The
President?
law requires them to file their SALN, and the repository of those records are with the Ombudsman.
But
So, nasa Ombudsman yan.
pero previous presidents, sir, and administrations have released the copies of
Doesn't
salin.
mean that he will have to follow. He follows the law. The law says you file and he filed.
So the president will not release a copy of his salin, sir.
Final ka na nga eh. Be creative yung mga...
You're leaving it to Ombudsman, sir.
Kasi nga, yun ang repository ng dokumento eh.
Nestor, thank you. Follow-up, Ina, on SALN.
Sir, why can't the president just do, let's say, what the vice president did and just
Because he
release-
follows the law.
So did the
That's
vice
the answer.
did the vice president and
The
other
law requires him to file a SALN, and so he filed it. And it's with the Office of the Ombudsman.
But do you see it as something? Was it wrong for the vice president and other and previous presidents to just release theirs?
Maybe
when it
that's
was
their
just-
style. This president's style is different. But he has not transgressed any law.
Okay, sir, do you have any? I know it's an independent office, but perhaps can you call on the ombudsman to just release the president's SALNs to
We
those
do not
requesting for it?
interfere with any constitutional body. Let them do the work.
Okay. Sir, just for those curious, is the president hiding anything? That's why hindi na lang po niya ilabas from
If
his
he is
office?
hiding anything, he would have not filed any SALN.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat, Ina. Follow-up, Joseph, tungkol rin sa SALN.
Sir, push lang. So it's up to Ombudsman Martirez to release it.
Yeah,
Based
because,
on-
that is the job of the ombudsman to release.
And there's no legal impediment ba yun or legal question? Because may nabasa ko na parang they're still trying to find a basis to release it. But if we don't have a law on the FOI, right? Not yet. But we have an executive order that says it should be made available for
Exactly.
scrutiny.
That is why he filed it. So it's available in the office of the ombudsman.
Okay. If the ombudsman releases it, you don't have any problem with it?
How can there be any problem? But that's why he filed it.
Okay. So, bahala na si ombudsman.
Thank you, Joseph. Still sa SALN, Rose.
Sir, di ba gusto ng presidente na maging accessible sa publiko yung information at hindi sila mahirapan?
Nag-file na nga. Let go.
Sir, kung dadaan pa sa ombudsman,
Abe, yun ang
mas
batas
mahihirapan
eh.
ang-
Yun nga ang batas. Ba, you want... Ba't ba pinagpipilitan yun? The law says, file it. Final. Oh. And it's the ombudsman who will release. The ombudsman says, you wait. I'm doing my guidelines. Ay, ba't di tayo makapagantay?
MPC. Follow-up, Maricel.
Sir, will there be any problem if Malacañang just release the SALN of the president para wala na lang issue?
Kailan naman ang gumagawa ng issue eh. As far as the president is concerned, there is no issue. The law requires me to file, I filed. You want to get a copy of it, then ask the ombudsman.
For the sake of transparency, sir, because the
Transparent
previous
na nga. When you say
administration-
transparent, you file. The law does not require him to produce any copy to anybody who wants it.
So the president feels na it's important for the ombudsman to see the
It is
content of the
important
SALN.
to file as an SALN. That is what the law requires. He hasn't complied. He has already complied with that.
Thank you, Maricel. Any more follow-up regarding sa SALN or other matters? No more? Joseph.
So yung sa Congress lang po, may salary increase inapproval nila yung for government workers comment parang mga 11,000 ba yan for salary grade 1 for government workers. Pero house level pa lang. In tranches naman. And if it becomes a law, it should start by January 2020. Comment, sir.
Well, if the Congress has passed that, then the workers should be happy for that.
Did you encourage the Senate to maybe work also on it and pass it before the year ends?
As we said, the president does not really interfere with any kind of work that a co-equal branch does. Hinahayaan na lang.
But it's good, no? You're giving
Yeah,
increases
the workers should be happy.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. MPC? Henry? Rose? Mike, please. Si Henry.
Sek, baka pwede na namin parinig. Ano ba yung binabanggit mo kay Winnie Monsod? Please.
Oh, you have to read the column first. I cannot. You read it. I think it's a salary column.
Authority data?
Basta basahin nyo.
It's here, sige, I'll
Bukas,
But
tanongin nyo.
since you mentioned it, why not? Why not tell it to us, Secretary?
Basahin nyo na muna para maganda yung discussion natin. Tsaka it's not my comment.
Thank you, sir. Joseph? Mike?
All right, so she's apparently congratulating the president.
Basahin mo na
Kaya nga,
naman
ito
yung
nga,
lahat.
sir.
Ikaw lang naman ang nagbabasa. Hindi
The
naman.
Duterte administration must be congratulated. The latest poverty estimates based on the 2018 family income show that the percentage of families who fall below the poverty threshold fell from 17.9 to 12.9. And then several paragraphs. She concludes, anyway, congratulations again, Mr. President. May I just remind you that in the Philippine Development Plan, your target of rural poverty, not just total poverty. So she's asking about rural poverty issues.
Aren't you surprised with that column?
What's your opinion?
But I'm asking, are you surprised? Suddenly, this columnist is heaping praise on the president? From the time this president assumed office, she has not said any good word, and then suddenly there is praising.
Point B.
There must be some reason. Is she laying a predicate?
What do you mean by that?
But anyway, the president asked me to give his response to this columnist. He said, tell her, I hate being patronized. F you.
Really? May F you? Is that your addition or the president?
That's what he said, F you.
Sige, okay.
MPC? Okay na. Okay na tayo. Okay na. Maraming salamat, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel and Spokesperson Attorney Salvador Panelo. Maraming salamat, MPC. Balik tayo sa PTV4, Radyo Pilipinas.